What you're about to see are passionate, dedicated, and trained people practicing and preparing to enter an extreme sporting event that will change their lives. Do not try this on your own without necessary experience and supervision.
Breathe in, breathe out. This moment's what it's all about. Want to be great, your goal awaits. Don't hesitate. Accelerate.
Set for the race, aim to give it all I got. Mind is set, gonna reach the highest spot. Working hard in order to fulfill my goal. Nothing can stop me from getting what I'm going for. That's being great. I was working till it's late, so I won't hesitate. Gotta get to first place. Hands on the golden plate. I'll concentrate. Won't hit the brake, just move forward. Accelerate. Welcome, guys. This is Xcellerate. Last week, we saw how longboard surfer Shadlee conquered the ocean and managed to surf those waves to a second-place finish in his regional competition. We also saw how motocross rider James Thompson rode the dirt track to a second-place finish in the overall championship standing. Today, we'll meet two new Xcellerators and see how they prep themselves for their upcoming events. We'll meet 19-year-old apprentice jockey Shadlee. A jockey is a person who races horses professionally as a career. Winning is extremely important as it determines a jockey's success as well as income. We'll also meet 13-year-old karate champion Chloe. Karate is an oriental style of martial arts that can be practiced as an art, self-defense, or as a combat sport. It focuses on self-development and encourages perseverance, fearlessness, virtue, respect, and leadership skills. Will they be ready in time to come out tops? Let's find out.
I live in Cape Town with my parents and my older sister. I'm 13 years old. In grade 7 at the Fraser Primary School, I do karate. I'm preparing for the Western Cape Championships and it's a provincial event. Some of the best karatekas around the province will be attending this competition. My future plans is to win all my competitions and tournaments that are coming up and to qualify for the Olympics to represent South Africa because karate has just become a part of the Olympics. I've become passionate about my sport. Karate just became part of me. When I'm practicing or at events, I feel awesome because it gives me motivation.
I'm 19 years old and I'm an apprentice jockey. I'm currently staying here in Milnerton at the South African Jockey Academy. I share the house with my fellow jockey apprentices and my riding master and his family. I got involved becoming an apprentice jockey because of my uncle. He was champion jockey when I was younger and I always loved watching him. So after I saw him win a few races, I always told myself I want to become a jockey. My future plans are to go overseas and to race against the best in Dubai. The way I plan to get there is by doing my best and to train hard and to maintain my weight as best as I can. I'm preparing 5 horses for this weekend's up-and-coming events at Kenilworth Racecourse. How I was able to race this weekend was by approaching a trainer and asking him for permission to ride his horses. And by doing that, I ended up with 5 rides by 5 different trainers. Every race meeting is important to me because it helps me test my abilities against other professional jockeys. I'm very passionate about being a jockey because I get to work with horses and people at the same time. Once I put my leg over that saddle, the adrenaline goes through my body and the horse becomes one.
The event is so important for me because if I win at least the medal, I will be able to compete at nationals. If I win, it will be a great achievement to go to the next level. The next level for me is to compete at the nationals. If I don't win a medal, it's okay. It will just motivate me to strive harder to get there. Okay.
I started my apprenticeship in Durban and I finished my matric there as well. After my matric, I relocated to Cape Town and I am currently staying with 3 apprentice jockeys. If I had to win a few races this weekend, it will help me boost up my confidence and open up more doors to get better rides. I feel that the sport has a lot of ups and downs, but it depends on how you take it. The ups are going home with a winner, and the downs are working hard, hoping that you're going to have a good day, but ending up having a bad one. If I had to lose this event this weekend, it will just mean that I have to keep working harder.
After the break, we'll see some more action with Chloe and Shadlee. In the meantime, why don't you check out our Facebook page? We'll be right back.
Because karate originates from Japan, a lot of the things are in Japanese. For example, we have kata, that is a demonstration of basics, and we get kumite is hand-to-hand combat. The basic gear at training are obviously our gi, and we use nunchakas, sais, bows, and that's what I can think of. The rules of the dojo is before you come on the mat, you need to take your shoes off and bow. If there comes higher grade sensei, you need to bow to show respect. And also, during when the sensei shows a demonstration, there must be silence or you'll get knuckle push-ups. Some rules at competition are to have proper gi during kata and kumite, and also you need to have a proper belt, as it can be aka or ao. Aka is red, ao is blue. So when you walk on the mat for kumite, there will be warnings involved and penalties, as there is when you do contact to the face, that is a warning. And when you step out, that's also a warning or penalty. Karate is a physical sport, therefore there are injuries involved. For example, knee injuries during fighting, joint injuries during training. I have no fears because it's not just about training physically, it's also about training the mind. The mind controls the body to train it, not to be scared of this attack that's coming to your face or all these things.
Some of the gear are skull cap, body vest, bob shirt, gloves, boots, racing whip, your saddle. There are a lot of risks involved being a jockey because different horses have different behaviors, such as some horses will kick, bite, buck or duck. When I'm working the horse and on race day, the risks stay the same. The only difference between working a horse and on race day is once the horse jumps out of the pens, the risk increases because there are much more horses on the field and it increases the chance of getting hurt because another horse can come in front of you or cause interference, and another horse can bump you during a race, which can cause you to fall down.
I spend, if it's normal class, twice a week for an hour. But if I prepare for competition, I almost prepare every day. This sport requires a lot of dedication from my parents. They're always there to drop me off in the mornings or the evenings, and they're always there for me, and they drop me at training or at competition or events that require my sport, and they're always there to support, and they are dedicated to my sport.
The kind of support that I give Chloe to pursue her sport is to assist her in any way I can, financially, give my time. It's a big factor, it's giving my time, and whatever I can put in Chloe's sport, I will. The emotional support that I can give Chloe, even if there's a day that she don't win a medal, I can always just motivate her to do better and encourage her to just work harder. The safety aspect of karate, it concerns me. Depends on the type of injury that she can occur. It never puts her down where she is not able to train again or fight again. I always encourage her to go on and keep on working hard. The upcoming event will mean a lot to Chloe for her to qualify to go through to the Western Cape tournament and from there going through to the nationals. My action plan for Chloe, if she doesn't get a medal at any competition, is to just motivate her and always support her in whatever she did for that day. Even though we didn't go her way and she did well, we can just still motivate her and support her by doing better when it's the next competition. My ambition for Chloe in the future is to see her compete at the international competition in Egypt, and thereafter I would love her to compete at the 2020 Olympics.
How I prepare myself at the gym for a race day is by working on my balance, exercising my core so I'm strong on a horse, and doing some cardio to lose some weight.
Being a jockey, it's tough out there and it's very difficult. Your child needs to get up 5 o'clock in the morning to go work horses. It doesn't matter if it's rain or sunshine, they need to be out there working early hours of the morning. In your mind, if you think that is what you want your child to do or that is what your child wants to do, there must be the passion for it. Shadlee has found his passion. He's very passionate about horse racing and horses, even animals. Anything negative, I will say, it's something a parent don't want to think about, don't want to hear, but injuries. It is a very dangerous sport, but that is his career and he chose to be a jockey, and there's nothing I can say to change his mind now because it's his passion. To any other parent out there, if you think that the child has the passion to become a jockey and that determination, support them. But remember, passion is the most important key to being a successful jockey. Everything must come from the heart. It must be something you really want to do and you have that determination.
Maar sinds Xcellerate rode en Xcellerate rode, we have a very close relationship towards each other because they always motivate me during competitions to do my best. And Xcellerate is my coach. She coaches me during kata, commentary, and Xcellerate is always there to train me for upcoming competitions.
I think the reason why Chloe has achieved what she has thus far is 3 major factors. Her parents, myself and my wife as the coaches, and then of course the determination that Chloe has to win and to achieve the accolades that she is currently doing. The first time I came in contact with Chloe was at the Karate Championships at the Ballard Sports Center. She must have been 7 or 8 years old at the time, and I immediately noticed her talent because she could do things that other 7 and 8 year olds could not do. Chloe's dedication to training is phenomenal. It's second to none, so much so that she wakes up early in the morning to come to karate training, even prior to going to school. So we're looking at about 4:45 in the morning, she comes to the dojo, she does a session, she goes home, attends school. After school, she's back at the dojo around about 4, and then she trains till about 7:30 in the evening. So as a coach, I can't ask for more commitment than she's currently giving. It's phenomenal what she does. In terms of how this has helped Chloe, I would say it's helped her tremendously because she was a very shy girl at early ages in life. She's currently still only 13 years old, but the maturity that she shows versus other 13-year-old girls, it's like chalk and cheese, day and night, the difference between her and other girls her age. I deal with many kids, various ages, and when they walk into the gym or the dojo, the training center, you can see the difference in them after 1 or 2 years training. In terms of the level of confidence and the actual sporting ability that they have, not just in karate, but the overall coordination that it enhances in that particular child's life. It's phenomenal, and I'm yet to see another sport that does that for kids. So I would say to any parent that wants their kids to enroll in any type of sport, karate would be one of my first choices, not only because I'm an instructor and it's my job, but I take it from myself. I've done karate since 1989, and it's always given me the edge in whatever sport I've played, because it's an all year round sport. So it's not a seasonal thing where you are unfit during pre-season and only fit in season. By the time I played football at a very high level, and during the pre-season I was training karate, and that just gave me the edge over all my peers. And that's exactly what it does for Chloe. She's not only a karate champion, but she is an athletics champion as well. She does sprinting and she does extremely well. So it's got tremendous benefits, more than what I can say.
I'm currently coached by my riding master, Terence Walsh. Mr. Walsh and I have a very good relationship. He helps me where I need to be helped, and he teaches me everything that he knows because he was a professional jockey before, and he's been through it with many apprentices before my time by reaching their goals.
My name is Terence Welsh, and I'm the riding master of the Cape Town Jockey Academy, and I manage the apprentices. They do their 5-year apprenticeship in Durban for 3 years, and then in the final 2 years they get sent down to my academy here, where I actually basically do the last 2 years of fine-tuning and turning them into a professional jockey. That is basically my job, and I am now busy with Shadlee's last and final year of his 5 years before he becomes a professional jockey in January 2017. Well, Shadlee, you know, when I met him 5 years ago, before he joined the academy, I saw straight away, this is a making of a jockey. His whole style, the way he spoke, his confidence. He's very small, and he's one of the few that can ride bottom weight, which is 48 kilograms. And to me, he looked just like a natural jockey, and he's proved himself. He's ridden quite a lot of winners. His riding style's good, looks good on a horse, and it's just the typical perfect little jockey bull that we'll all be looking for in a jockey. And Shadlee Fortune has got that. You know, the future I see for Shadlee in this racing game, it's very tough out there because there's so much competition with all the jockeys in the country, and the jockeys riding around from each province, from Joburg to Durban to Cape Town, moving around. Competition is very, very high. But I feel that Shadlee's got a very, very big chance as a future career as a jockey, because he's a natural lightweight. He's extremely dedicated to the game. He loves his racing. He's he works from the heart. He wants to do well. He wants to jump up to the next levels all the time. He's always asking for help, and this is what I want from my apprentices when they move on to qualified professional jockeys. And he's got all the assets to be a great rider one day, and I'm sure he will move to the top once he's qualified. After his 5-year apprenticeship, I've got no doubt that he will go to the top. He'll be a very good rider.
Welcome back to Xcellerate. We are galloping around the track with 19-year-old apprentice Jockey, Shadlee, and kicking it up with 13-year-old karate champion Chloe as they prepare for their events.
I'm preparing for the Western Cape Championships, and it's a provincial event.
The up-and-coming event is the Western Cape Championships, and it's the Provincial Karate Championships. What it means to Chloe is it's another stepping stone in world to be able to participate at the World Championships next year in Cairo during 2017. She's currently South Africa's ranked #1 cadet, which is 14 and 15-year-old, and she's in a weight class of minus 54 kgs. So it's basically preparation, but nothing less than a victory would suffice.
These are my trophies. Not all of them are here, but at most competitions you get medals or you get trophies. So these are my favorite ones. Mostly important this one. We won as a team at Bloemfontein in the Cheetah Challenge Karate Super League. And then I want to tell you that I got my Protea colors and I got this trophy as well. These are way too many medals to tell you about, but I'm proud of them.
The pinnacle for Chloe would be the Olympics. Just about a month ago it was announced that karate was accepted to be an Olympic sport in Tokyo 2020 for the first time, and our athletes have to be 18 years old to qualify to participate at the Olympics. So Chloe will be 14 next year, which stands her in good stead for the 2024 Olympics. So our preparation and our vision would be for the 2024 Olympics for Chloe to be able to participate at that event.
I'm a above average student and my karate and schoolwork is balanced. I manage my schoolwork and my karate is that my mommy normally picks me up from school. I finish my homework, I go through my day's work, and when everything's done, I go to karate and train. And it is balanced. My schoolwork is not lacking at all. My academics is just as important, and when I finish matric, I would like to go to university and study medicine. The biggest lesson that the sport has taught me is to be humble, courteous and patient and kind. I carry this through my daily life.
I'm preparing 5 horses for this weekend's up-and-coming events at Kenilworth Racecourse.
Every race day, what it means to me is that my apprentices have a chance to ride in the races. They train all week, very, very hard down at the tracks, at the training centres. And race day is the day we see performance of my apprentices when they're riding races. And I really look forward to every race meeting knowing that today we have a chance of riding winners. The only reason why we're in this game is to ride winners. My apprentices go past the winning post first, and that makes me very proud. So I really look forward to race days when I know my guys are on the horses, racing and doing what's best for them and what they enjoy, is riding winners. The race days mean to Shadlee, I would say, it's exactly the way I feel about my apprentices riding. He gets very excited when race day comes. You know, he gets himself prepared. Monday, we've got beginning of the week, Monday starts training at the tracks. And yeah, by Thursday and Friday, he's actually getting himself mentally prepared for race day, which is extremely important to him because it's competition. They're riding against 18 other jockeys, and he loves the competition and the chances of knowing that he might ride a winner or even 2 winners on the day. So it's extremely important to him, and also upping his winning moments by going past that winning post first and beating other jockeys. He's always very excited about it.
The biggest lesson the sport has taught me was, no matter what happens at the end of the day, you'll always have opportunity and you'll never know when your next winner will come. My biggest dream is to race against the best, succeed in my career, work hard so that at the end of the day, I could have a comfortable life. If I had to lose this event this weekend, it will just mean that I have to keep working harder.
Tune in next week as we see whether Chloe and Shadlee's preparation has paid off. You don't want to miss this. In the meantime, check out our Facebook page for more news and views.